All right, Jeremiah. So we ended up starting at 148 Santa Clara. The first two I went to, I did not get into. Listing agent is the same for all these except for one, and didn't get any responses from them. Must have a big team, big operation, or just doesn't give a damn. But anyways, we got four two-bed, one-bath units. Pretty big as far as square footage goes. 150 days in the RPR.
Hello?
That's a long time that it's been sitting. They bought it for $70,000, but you can tell by the second you walk in that they've redone each one of the units.
Hello?
So this person hasn't laid it out the best that they possibly could. Obviously, the kitchen's a little scrambled. Over in this right corner, when you first walk in, there's a big closet. Big spacious living room, and I really like this unit probably the best out of all of them. It's in a private-ish, secluded area. I mean, there's no other house up on that hill, so it's in a nice, safe spot. There's a bedroom there, bathroom there. And like I said, the flooring is obviously redone, fresh coat of paint. Bathrooms are pretty spacious. Bedrooms pretty spacious. We move on to Niagara Avenue, 113 here. This one I did actually really like as well because of the long driveway. Your tenants will be able to park back here. It is a private tow-away zone. Everybody's got their own garbage, and there's a ramp out back as well if anybody needs a wheelchair or assistance or anything. Not been sitting as long, bought in 2021, asking just a little less, $215. Everything's a one bed, one bath unit. So spacious living room, pretty spacious for what it is. Pretty windows, nice view of the street here. A couple egress locations in case anything's going down. Go over here and you see, we got all these cabinets in the kitchen. It's a little bit more condensed in the kitchen than the first unit that we saw. Take a look at the bathroom, same thing, a little tighter. Here's the bedroom. Just had some camera issues in this one, I think. Oh no, the lighting wasn't on yet. Okay, so two closets. This guy clearly lives alone, and got a nice little setup in there. And then this leads out to the basement and the back door. That door I just showed, just giving you a better view of the bathroom here. But if you take a look out here, we go down in the basement. I couldn't see shit down in the basement, to be honest with you, man. I couldn't see anything. So when I went down there, the video ended up being trash, even with the flash. But the back door is where that other one led. A little less here, 115 East Norman. Everybody that I saw on this street was working on their home, as in improving it. Again, Athena Investments, LLC, bought it 110 in 2021. Couple one bed, one bath units here. Having camera problems. There we go. Pretty spacious bedroom. I mean, they didn't lay it out the best, but they did with it what they could, what they wanted. Bathroom's a good size. Good closet here. Kitchen's a little tight, kind of like the second unit that we saw, but a really nice family room area. Nice common room, and big closet here. I like this unit. I like the neighborhood too. Everybody was, like I said, I saw 3 people outside fixing up homes, setting up ramps and whatnot. Finally, we go to 457 Dearborn. Really long unit. Everything's flat, so this is nice for older folk. Although I don't think it is an older folk riding this motorcycle. These are all fully occupied units. The one thing I will say about this one right here, so I got to see this. It's sold for $13,500. Now, dirt cheap, but they're going way up with it. 3 beds, 3 units. So it had a smell to it, this one did. Now it could have just been this one unit, but these closets gave me trouble opening. Cabinets look nice. Fresh paint as well. Flooring could use a little touch up, but yeah, I couldn't get into that thing. I was tugging and couldn't get it anywhere. So big family room, so that's pretty nice. But then back here, this is more of a I feel like a retirement unit almost, or somebody who doesn't want to deal with the qualms of a house. You see they got a nice full bathroom there with tub, and then a couple closets here. So could be for a couple, no kids, or somebody who's just starting to live with their girl or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it can be anything. I really liked the first unit the most. Just given the profit opportunity and the location, it was probably the best of the 4 that we got to see. The first two, like I said, the door was locked. I got up and the lockbox wouldn't even open for me. It was already on the number that it was supposed to be on. And then I was, messing with it for a few minutes, and I knocked. I heard people inside. They looked out the window and they saw me and they said, "No, we're not letting you in." And I said, "Okay, well, I guess I'll come back later." And I called the listing agent to no avail. Second house, same situation. I went up. The door was basically, it felt sealed. It was locked up. There was no lockbox. There was no code given. And that one's been sitting for a really long time. And gee, you wonder why. It looked like people were home, but to me, I think what is meant for us won't miss us. And that first unit, that first one, it's probably the best one that you're going to see. And it's a nice source of passive residual income. I really did like the third one as well, just because everybody was outside fixing everything up. And I think that there's a nice opportunity there to eventually sell at a higher price.